up, YouTube? My name is Anna Sherelle. I am the chef and owner at Joyful Foods, a food company based in my hometown of Nashville, Tennessee. At Joyful Foods, we offer weekly meal preps, personal chef services, and catering, and we also sell awesome desserts. A little background on me: I obtained my bachelor's degree in nutrition from Mississippi State University. After that, I attended culinary school at Johnson & Wales University. I started Joyful Foods because I have a passion for food, I have a passion for cooking, and I love to see how food can alter moods. So, if you are in the Nashville area, or if you're not in the Nashville area, and you want to learn more about Joyful Foods, or if you want to place an order with us, you can go on our website at joyfulfoodsonline.com, or you can call or text us at 615-335-5644, or you can shoot us an email at chefjoy@joyfulfoodsonline.com. All of my contact information will be in the description box below. So on this channel, I will be doing some fun and delicious recipes that you can make at home, and I may even post some food reviews, so be sure to like, follow, and subscribe for awesome updates. So let's get started. For our soup, we will need 56 ounces of crushed tomatoes, regular or fire roasted. I'm using fire roasted because it gives it a little more flavor. 1 onion chopped, salt, black pepper, 4 ounces of chopped bacon, 3 tablespoons of flour, 1 tablespoon of oil, 2 cloves of garlic that has been mixed, 2 cups of chicken broth. If you're aiming for vegetarian, you can substitute the chicken broth for vegetable broth and leave out the bacon. 1 cup of heavy cream, and you need 1 tablespoon of chopped basil, 1 teaspoon of fresh thyme, and 1 bay leaf. Since it is all going in at one time, I combined them all into this sauce arrangement. In a pot over medium heat, you are going to add your 1 tablespoon of oil and your 4 ounces of chopped bacon. And you're not going to crisp up your bacon, you're just going to render the fat. Okay, so once you do that, you're going to add your chopped onion. And you're going to cook your onion until it is soft and translucent. So that may take about 2 minutes or so. Okay. Next, I am going to add my 2 cloves of minced garlic. And you're going to cook this down until the garlic is nice and fragrant, so about a minute or two. Just mix that up in there. It smells so good, guys. I wish you could smell it through the TV. Or however you're watching. Your computer, your phone, your tablet. Alright. So I can really smell my garlic. Alright. So next I'm going to add my 6 ounces of tomato paste. I might need a spoon to get this out. Okay, so you're going to add your tomato paste. And then you're just going to caramelize your tomato paste. So you want to really smell your tomato paste. You don't want it to burn. So what we're doing, we're developing that nice tomato flavor. So you want to cook the tomato paste for about a minute or so. like I said, you just want to caramelize the tomato paste. So you want it to be slightly brown by the time that is done caramelizing. All right, now that our tomato paste is nice and caramelized, this took about a minute. I am going to sprinkle my flour in. And this technique is called singer. It spelled like singer. I'm gonna say singer because I know for a fact I'm butchering that name. So I'm just gonna sprinkle the flour. And the purpose of this is to help thicken up our soup. Okay, so you're just gonna mix that for about a minute. And I can really smell the tomato paste, and that's what I want. Okay, get all that goodness in there. All right. So next, you want to add your fresh tomatoes. You want to add your chicken or vegetable broth. And you're going to add your chopped basil, your thyme, and your bay leaf. Alright? So I'm going to give this a quick stir, get all that in there. Alright? Simple. Okay, so now I'm just going to pop a lid on this. Bring it to a simmer for about 25 minutes, and then I'm going to come back to it and we're going to finish it off. So after 25 minutes of your soup being at a simmer, you're going to remove your bay leaf, and using an immersion blender or a counter blender, you're going to puree your soup until it's smooth. If you're using a counter blender, you may have to do it in batches. It totally depends on your blender cup capacity. Alright, so I already started, but it's not quite there yet. So I'm going to keep pureeing this until it's nice and smooth. Once your soup is nice and pureed, you're going to add 1 cup of heavy cream. Alright, so now that my heavy cream is on, I'm going to pop my lid back on here, and I'm going to put it back on the stove and let it simmer for a few minutes just to marry the heavy cream in with the tomato soup. While our soup is cooking, we are going to prepare our grilled cheese sandwiches. Grilled cheese is one of the most versatile sandwiches out there because you can do so much with it and it will still be good. I used to be a culinary arts director at a camp, and one of the things I did with the campers towards the end of the camp was a grilled cheese competition, and the kids loved it. I had about, over 20 grilled cheese sandwiches during that week, probably even more. And I don't think I ever had a repeat of the sandwich because it's so versatile. All right, so for this sandwich, you will need your bread of choice. I'm using brioche. You will need softened cream cheese and chopped green onions. I already combined it in this bowl right here. Softened butter and shredded cheddar and shredded mozzarella. Because you can do anything you want with grilled cheese. You can add some caramelized onions, you can add bacon, you can even add apples. This is totally up to you. This is just personally my favorite grilled cheese sandwich. All right, so you want to combine your cream cheese and your green onions. All right, so I'm just gonna use this spoon just to combine it. Let me move this out the way so I can have some space. All right. I love cream cheese with like almost anything. I used to hate cream cheese, believe it or not. I used to hate tomatoes. So I didn't actually start liking tomato soup until probably, I don't know, 2 years ago. So I never appreciated the combo of grilled cheese and tomato soup. And then when I finally tried it, when I started liking tomatoes, I was like, Anna, you have missing out. You have been missing out for a long time on this. Okay, so now that my cream cheese and my green onions combined, I'm gonna set this aside. And I'm gonna take my softened butter. And I'm just gonna spread the butter on my bread. All right, so I'm just gonna spread that on there. All right, and I'm going to repeat with my remaining slices. All right, now that all of our brioche is nice and buttered, I'm going to put the butter side down on my parchment. And then I'm just going to spread my cream cheese and green onion mixture. So the cream cheese will make this sandwich extra creamy. Now some people put mayonnaise on the grilled cheese sandwich because it does make a crispier crust, but I just can't do mayonnaise. I just can't. I just can't do it. And they said, oh, you can't taste it. But I'm like, if I do taste it, I don't know. I think it's more of a mental thing, but I have a really strong hatred for mayonnaise. All right, so I'm just gonna spread my cream cheese mixture on the rest of on all sides of my bread. Oh my gosh. This soup and this grilled cheese is going to be phenomenal. All right, I'm gonna add a little more on this last sandwich right here. All right, so now that all our bread has our cream cheese and green onion mixture, next I'm just going to start piling my cheese on one end of my sandwich. Oh my gosh, this is going to be phenomenal. All right, so I'm gonna add, we got a little spread cheese left. All right, easy peasy. So next, I'm just going to flip and put these sandwiches together. Cream cheese side down, butter side up. Great, our grilled cheese is nice and assembled, and now we are ready to cook. In a skillet over medium heat, you're going to add more butter, and then you're going to add your sandwich when the skillet is nice and hot. Depending on the thickness and the type of bread that you have, it may take about 2 minutes. Since I have brioche, and brioche is kind of thick cut, this took 2 minutes. And while it's in the skillet, you want to slightly press it down with your spatula. Your sandwich is ready when it's nice and brown on both sides and your cheese is melted. Look at that, guys. Our grilled cheese is now ready, and I'm going to cut this in half. Oh my gosh. Look at that, guys. Oh, that is phenomenal. Right? So I'm going to take my plate. I'm going to place it on my plate. Once your heavy cream has been added, you want to bring it back to a simmer. After about 10 minutes or so, you want to season it with salt and pepper to taste. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is tomato soup and grilled cheese. If you like this video and want to see more, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with the latest. If you want to know more about Joyful Foods, find recipes, or order meals, be sure to go to joyfulfoodsonline.com. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook under Joyful Foods LLC and on Instagram under joys.food. Thanks, and stay joyful. YouTube, my name is Anna Sherrill. I am the chef and owner at Johnson & Wales University.